Hello, Internet. This is Rising World. And in fact, this is episode 100 of my Rising World Season 1 gameplay series. I know, it's been a long time. But since it's episode 100, I actually have something special planned for episode 100. As you can see, I'm back here in Parapa Palace. And the something special is I've been hard at work. And no, the columns are not the only thing that I've done. It's just one of the more mundane things that I've done. It's a build-up. And I keep forgetting how long this hallway is. But yeah, I've been hard at work in this area as well, and basically all the interiors are done except for a few minor details. I think one area still needs a statue and, yeah, torches and decorations and lighting. Did I say lighting? I may have said lighting, I may not have said it. But, as you can see, this looks kind of boring and drab, and, well, unfortunately, this is the way it looks in Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link on the NES. But it's, you know, from this perspective, I mean, you know, on the Nintendo, where everything's all side-scrolling, it looked fine. Because, it was a game back then, in the day. But, you know, from this perspective, you actually being in the thing, it doesn't look that good. And, a viewer, and this is where I should be more people-oriented and have checked, you know, my comments in the past. I can't remember who made the suggestion, but, you know, and actually, I believe that this was for another room, but, you know, tapestries, which we can kind of cheat our way into the game by placing a plank, then placing a poster, and then removing the plank, which we can do now. Well, we could do that before, but now we can keep the plank, which is not really the point. The point is tapestries. And I have some ideas that I'm actually not going to get to in this episode because I only had the ideas just before hitting record. That's the way my brain works. I get creative ideas at the worst possible opportunities. And as you can see, this... Oh, wrong button. This ladder is mostly done. Yeah. I ran out of ladders. But so is the upstairs, and actually, this should be a full rise, but I don't have stairs, and I ran out of stone, so I can't make more of these blocks. And the ladder is here because there's supposed to be a roof. And yeah, I actually want this to be a lot wider, kind of to go over to there and over to there. And there's supposed to be a statue out here, but again, I ran out of stone. And actually, I don't know if I want two statues and maybe kind of like an altar in between. I mean, this is supposed to be a palace, you know. A palace where we have tunnels and tunnels of things that want... Oh, don't show spoilers. Well, I've already done that. And yeah, this is here because I need a way up. And again, I ran out of stone. But yeah, this here is kind of a stand-in for the grand staircase. You know, I'm basically going to have the stairs blocks on top of these, and it's going to be wide. I mean, I want to call it... I mean, I'm not calling it a grand staircase for no reason. And yeah, spoiler over there. I'll get to that. Don't worry. But yeah, I ran out of stone, so I can't make the stairs. And basically getting this stand-in for the grand staircase basically opened up pretty much... I mean, it didn't really... I mean, it basically placed the last thing on the outside that I need as kind of a reference point for building, what I'm envisioning for the outside. Because, you know, on the NES, you don't see the outside of Parapa Palace. So this is all my imagination. And yeah, I have ladders here because I was building here. And I obviously didn't complete the building because I literally ran out of time. It's like I need to start recording at a specific time. Otherwise, I won't be able to get to recording all my episodes for this week and next week. And for the entire session. So I literally kept building right up to the right up to the time where I needed to record. I don't know why I've had an accent all of a sudden, but yeah, that's what we're doing now. I got an accent. I don't know why, but it is what it is. So you deal with it, yo. I think it's the excitement of being almost done with this ridiculously huge thing. That is ridiculous and huge and ridiculous. I do not have time to be doing projects this big. But yeah, excitement about almost being done. And yeah, I know this. Okay, there. Now I can see. I know the ceiling was a little boxy right now. I'm thinking maybe like little slopes. Oh, let me back up. I can't run backwards apparently. But yeah, kind of a slope in that way and a slope in that way. Although we have to be careful. Oh yeah, buttresses between the windows. I want to do that as well. I want to do a lot of things. I'll get to it eventually, someday. And yeah, you can see water here because I got thirsty because it's the desert, so I placed water somewhere over here, and then I drank from it. I tried to pick it up and duplicate it, and then I needed to put the duplicate somewhere, so there. And yeah, I need to... Then again, if this is an old abandoned palace, maybe we have things like this. Maybe? You know, little dusty spots, although I don't know why I would have dust in here where it's... I don't know, wind, maybe? We don't have wind in Rising World. Red 51, get on the wind. Focus. Again, excitement about almost being done. But I'm going to have a little issue here, because it's like... What do I do with the wall? You know? And, actually, well, okay. That's the wrong button. I wanted to sprint, not jump. Just spamming spacebar. Spamming the spacebar and hopefully not falling. Whoa, careful. I got to here and saw a huge open space and I was afraid I was going to fall through it. But, here, you know, it's hard to see because of the lighting, but we have windows over there. And we have windows, maybe if I don't need that light on right now. But yeah, you can just barely see. We have windows there, and we have windows there. Wow, don't be so jumpy. We have windows there, and we have windows there. So maybe all these windows need to be looking out onto something that's here. So that's another thing that I've been thinking about. And now I need to very carefully get back downstairs. Ugh! I don't know what that noise was, but that was a noise. So I'm thinking, you know, maybe have kind of like a staircase going up. I know I was thinking about having the staircase over here, but that obviously would go and say, well, I mean, we could have, I don't know. I mean, so many options. So many options. Well, actually, wait a minute. How tall? I put a wall there, so I have no idea how tall the wall on the other side of the wall is. That made no sense at all. Don't fall. At all. Okay. Yeah, I could technically have a staircase going up to there, and then going out to there, and to some underplace there. I mean, we could imagine that as Link is on his quest, return the crystals to their monolithum thingies. We could imagine that as he's on this quest, he doesn't visit the entirety of the palace, because maybe he just knows where he's supposed to go, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, I definitely want to have like some area over there, because it's like, what are the windows overlooking, you know? And basically what I'm thinking over here, you know, like I said, wide staircase. Oh, the sun is bright. And you know, prettier than this. ugly. And having, you know, like little columns and whatnots. Well, not columns, but, you know, like plinths or something on either side with braziers going up and down the side, so it's nice and bright and lit and ominous looking and impressive. You know, palace-like. And I wish the sun were not right there at this exact moment. Maybe I could look at it from over here. Well, now that clips out of... Okay, there we go. And yes, we still have the levitating water. But that's going to be encased inside a wall, so we're not going to see it. Yeah. I'm thinking kind of have like a pyramid-y theme, so that like the sandstone kind of slopes down on this side. It kind of slopes down on that side. And then maybe we have... Okay, run. Run over there. Everything is so huge. Run into the sun. Okay, now run over here. And then over here, you just kind of have like maybe a platform with like monoliths and whatnots and you know, braziers. You know, light sources. You know, impressive and ominous. And they have sandstone sloping down on this side and sloping down on that side. And then... So much running. And then when this slope going in this direction and that slope going in that direction meet the kind of the crease in the corner or whatnot. Maybe. Maybe that will look impressive. I don't know. I don't know if that would actually fit with this theme though, but you know, I have yet to put in all the details because you know, I definitely want like buttresses between the windows and like maybe here and maybe over here on this side. And then kind of slope there, and you know maybe even just like a hanging buttress there, not a flying buttress, because a flying buttress would be like a little projection for the wall with an arch, but that wouldn't make any sense right there. Just kind of a hanging, but kind of like a wing, a vertical wing on a building that doesn't fly, because that makes sense. Yeah. That's where my brain is going right now. How can we make this thing look as impressive as possible? Yeah. And again, I had to stop literally in the middle of building. So let's put a pin in the building. Was it the ladders that go there? Maybe. I'm not I don't know. Let's put the blocks back. Yes, one of the tedious parts is removing these, because you may remember that there was like this horizontal thingy with the verticals, like that over there. I had to remove that entirely, and I had to remove it entirely from over there as well. In retrospect, I got a little overzealous with the uppy downy bits in the building, but I think I've refined my technique quite a bit since then, and which is very useful considering I'm almost done. But yeah, the almost done. No. I want to get a view. Spamming space and not trying to fall. Trying not to fall. Something like that. Don't hold a lemon. Well, that doesn't look as impressive as I wanted it to. I'm looking for like a thumbnail. Which is a very useful use of video time. Maybe, yeah, let's have one more view of this over here in the sunset. Or maybe a little more like this, maybe? Well, let's not get the water in the scene. Let's try to... Yeah. And I'm thinking kind of have like a little pyramid corner up there as well. Just cuz. You know, this is... Yeah, we're almost done with all the technical building of like trying to reproduce the dungeon as it appears on the NES, and now it's just like pure creativity That looks a little weird over there, the like a little narrow, but you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I mean, I might put a staircase there. I might. Oh yeah, that's. Because if I do a staircase, I'd have to start like right about there, and then come out to here, and I would need like a wall to separate it from areas. And then it's like the windows look. You know, I just realized something, and I have to go inside to point out what I realized. And I have to go inside to a place that has mirrors, windows, which are kind of like mirrors. They just don't reflect a lot. That makes sense. Maybe tapestries in here as well. I need to figure out, you know, the poster mechanics. I believe the resolution is, or the maximum resolution is like 12 by 5, no, 512 by 512. But you know, here's the thing that I kind of realized. Those windows are like way up there. Who's tall enough to look out of them, yet short enough to fit through these little sections here? So, I mean, I know it's from a game from the 80s that was a side-scroller, and it doesn't have to make sense, but I want it to make sense. Yeah, 512 by 512, that's a square. I know that's a square. Square tapestry. Also, how big does... You know, I am technically ready to go back to the mining outpost. Because, yeah, the remaining few... Oh, yeah, oh, right, yes. May 22nd is the day I'm recording this. And the horse update has yet to happen. So, no horses yet. But this episode will air sometime in June, I believe, so you guys probably have horses. I'm not there yet. I got so excited about all this that I forgot that an update is impending. But yeah, that is the big special thing that I had planned for episode 100. But I have a little bit of time left in the episode. I would, and since I have tapestries on the mine, or posters, let's just go back here, and very slowly go back here, and just see how big a poster is going to be. Assuming I have the materials to make it. Do I have paper somewhere? Like up here? No, that's the armory. Do I have it up here? No, that's my mining supplies. And some building supplies. Where? Miscellaneous loot? No. You got rags. That's almost paper. It's not quite what I wanted. I literally don't have paper anywhere. Do I have cloth? Yes, I have cloth. Okay. So we can maybe very quickly make some paper. Oh, there. There it is. It's been so long I forgot how to do this. Okay. What? You destroyed the... You destroyed the... And I need to remember to refill my water. Destroyed a thing. Okay. No, what is it? Miscellaneous? Poster. Now let's craft one. Crafted 1 poster. Also, I'm very, very thirsty, it seems. Pick it up. And it duplicates. Oh, apparently I didn't place it for some reason. But anyway. How big is the... How big is the... Oh, mouse left to select a custom image. So... Huh? Custom image. Custom image. So apparently I have to upload an image. Okay. Okay. But yeah, it is squares. How big a square? Well, I'm not going to upload an image on camera, because if I Alt-Tab out of the game, Shadowplay stops recording, and then my audio desyncs, and yeah. I'll do that off camera and figure things out. I mean, I have the posters. There, and the cloth goes back over here. There we go. Okay, so, yeah. Yeah. Parapa Palace, almost done. Playing with posters. I got none of that built between episodes, but that's okay, because I got a lot of that built. Exciting! Anyway, you know, one of the things that I love most about these open world, buildy, crafty, survivally type games is the freedom. The total freedom to go and do and see and build all the things that I want to build, to pursue my own course, to forge my own path, and to be the captain of my own ship. And you know what? I believe we deserve more of that in our real lives. And we don't get it because we're not taught how to get it. And if you agree, and you want to learn how, keep watching.